So whether you're new to RVing or been at it for a while, storage is huge. And you know what? There's just never enough storage to live in an RV. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about pop a drawer. And that is what's next. So I'm gonna be living in this thing and using it for everything. And since that's gonna be the case, I know I'm gonna have to store a lot of things like clothing and like towels and food and just different things that just live life. I'm gonna need extra storage for my camera gear, batteries, chargers, wires, and stands and tripods and just so much stuff other than just normal everyday life stuff, which is still a lot too. So I bought these pop drawers and they're made by a company called Camco. But we're gonna head inside the RV to talk about that. So when I got in the RV and we put the couch in over here, I found out that there was a bunch of storage space underneath the couch. And you can see this room under here that I just figured was a waste. In an RV, you try to use every single inch possible. I totally misread, and they're only 5 inches deep, which leaves me another gap of like 3 to 4 inches, which is just wasted space. And these didn't really fill the area I wanted it to fill. But now I ordered like 4 of these things and I didn't know what I was gonna do with them, so I didn't want to just throw them out. Why not hang them over my desk? So I thought I saw a putty time. So let's talk about the hallway in my desk and office area. So what used to be bunk beds in the hallway is now gonna be my desk, and all I did is take the top bunk and I unscrewed it from the wall and moved it down to a desk height. You can kind of see some of that in the first few videos I made about this RV. I'm looking at this area and I'm thinking, what else can I do in here to get more storage? But I didn't like the idea of putting anything under the cabinets, because in the long run, once I get it all set up, I plan on having some filing drawers like this sitting underneath the cabinet with my desk in the center. So you can see these drawers right here. But I said, man, more storage is always better. So then I started thinking about maybe up there. So I took out my very first little drawer, and this is the pop drawer. You can see that it's not very thick. It's only maybe 5 inches thick, which is not what I was expecting. But then I said, oh, look at this. If I mounted it to the ceiling up here and screwed it in, I could slide my drawers in up here. I could label them and I can have a place for stuff. So come on, if you're gonna organize stuff, you gotta have a place where it goes every time, and that way you always know where it's at. Because like my mama said, I'd lose my butt if it wasn't attached. So let's get these attached. And we're gonna see if we can get this to bite in there. And that was pretty damn easy. And just like that, it's in. Now we can slide the drawer up there, make sure it works. And look at that. What's cool about these drawers is there's a little latch right there. And when you pull it forward, it sits down on a piece of plastic and that holds it in place. So when I'm driving on the road in this RV, it's not going anywhere. I mean, you literally have to bump it up and then pull out. And just like that, we're gonna have more storage. So let's knock out these other 3. So on a side note, the company Camco is who makes these guys, and they make a ton of different things for RVers. They have an Amazon store. I'm gonna link down below. Check out anything in there. I'm gonna link these guys. Anything I talk about, I'm gonna link. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the detours. Fact of the matter is this life is full of detours. And I know that I haven't been super consistent lately with my videos being produced. Let me tell you a few things of the things that happened. I did sell my property, and I do live on a road that my family has been living on for 40 something years now. And on that road, our next door neighbors, his wife ended up passing away before him, and then Mr. Mike passed away a couple of weeks later, so we had 2 funerals in 3 weeks. And then my best friend's wife passed away, and then I got really sick with bronchitis. I had work, because I still do have a day job. And I knew that I was gonna have to take a little bit of a break. The bigger picture is life is full of freaking detours. And you don't always, I got screws loose. Sometimes it's just hard to get YouTube videos out. But let me tell you, I truly believe these detours have taught me more, and these little crazinesses in life has taught me more than I could have ever learned without them. Because I've accomplished all of these things and I got them done. And while I'm not completely over bronchitis, I'll tell you what, my head is 100% there. I'm starting to feel it again. And it's gonna be a hell of a ride. So now all 4 of them are up, and we're gonna slap the drawers in. And check this out. So, but these are the new little cabinets and drawers. I kind of like them. They're pretty simple to use. And now I'm gonna have more storage for all of my gadgets, and they're gonna stay here in this home. And then as a bonus, I've kind of put a cork board up here that I bought off of Amazon, link that below. And then I got this great little map that's gonna let me pin every location that Detours, this channel, goes to. I'll tell you what, if you're gonna go on Detours and live life to the fullest and just kind of explore and go crazy, you might as well be a little organized. Oh, and I'm adding a coffee pot right there. That's gonna be my coffee bar. We'll get to that in another episode. And man, they match the gray color so much. God, that worked out great. I'm gonna go install some stuff underneath the couch, and I'm gonna show you those cabinets. Now, this is the space underneath the couch right here behind me. I found these really cool, and they fit perfectly because I measured it this time properly, boxes. And they're meant to store shoes. Is that when you open the drawer, the bottom plate comes out and you can put shoes or whatever else you want to store down there. Then I'm just gonna figure out a way to mount them and secure them so they don't go anywhere while I'm driving around on all these massive detours. So that's how it goes for this one. Now you see a little bit of storage I used, and we're gonna talk about more stuff as we go and as we continue, but you gotta subscribe, hit all the buttons that YouTube says you have to hit. I don't know, I got a lot more stuff to do. Like, I'm putting this on my dashboard. That's gonna be cool. And I'm also installing some USB plugs all over this camper, and a desk out here for my laptop, and a TV set, and a bookshelf, and man, I'm doing a lot. Dude, most importantly out of everything, just leave me a comment on one of the videos. Good, bad, difference, jokes, I don't care. And you know what I'm saying. I gotta go find out what's next.